Yo, what is up, guys? We're back in Madden 20, My League, My Rules, episode number 19. And, as I said at the end of last episode, it kind of messed up. The game kind of messed up. Super long story short, Madden kept crashing. Then I lost interest because it kept crashing. But we're back. We're back in it. I did go ahead on my own because I didn't think I'd come back and record this. But then I was like, you know what, I do want to record it. So let me give you a brief rundown of what happened. Basically, Steelers won the Super Bowl. Bengals, you know, the team that was terrible. We drafted Steve Ebert, the first overall pick. He brought them to 11-5 in the AFC Championship. So that's pretty cool. A couple of teams, a couple of retirees to take note of, actually. We'll show you that. We did do a little bit of the offseason. I'll show you guys that in a sec. If you go to retired here, though, big retiree. I didn't think he would. I think he'd go a few more years. Aaron Rodgers retired. J.J. Watt retired. It's kind of huge. Two Jets players retired. That's also pretty big. And Von Miller retiring. That's kind of big. That's not really that big. But Aaron Rodgers was the big one. I thought he was going to go maybe a couple more seasons. But he did not. So that really changes the outlook. Same with Bobby Wagner retiring. That kind of surprised me too. Adam Thielen not so much because he was older as a wide receiver. But, like I said, the big one was Aaron Rodgers retiring. So that makes a big concern at the quarterback position for the Packers. So, if you take a look at the top free agents here, we're going to bring in Russell Wilson, but I was considering, we'll do this first. Look at the league signings, the important league signings. We did a bidding war for Fred Warner and Fletcher Cox for a lot of teams. A lot of teams bid on each of them. Fred Warner ended up going to the Raiders. Fletcher Cox ended up going to the Chargers, it says there. I'm on brain fart. You can see the other teams here: Tyron Smith, Mike Evans, DeMarcus Lawrence. He could not re-sign Julio Jones. That was a big one. Julio Jones did not want to re-sign. He was asking for way too much, so we took an $8 million deal to go to the Broncos. We changed his number. He was number 84 for some reason. So we changed him to number 11 on the Broncos. Brandon Cooks went to the Giants. They had no depth at wide receiver. They had Darius Slayton, and that was it. Mike Evans, as you can see, went to the Bills on a very cheap deal. Sterling Shepard went over to the Falcons. I think it's because he was asking for a lot in New York. And this guy went to the Colts. I don't know who that is. Interesting quarterback signings. There really wasn't any other than Tyree Jackson. I'll explain that in a minute. Because if you look at we'll just show you. The top quarterbacks, there's not really anyone good. There's this one dude here, Drew Foley. We're going to put him on the Niners. We'll explain that as well. Everyone else is just old and unnecessary. Like Jarrett Stidham, no. 72 overall. Sterling Lawrence, no. I'm not going to do that. But, if you look at, what other important signs are there? Tevin Coleman, he's a 73 overall. He's not really even that high of an overall. See if there's any other, big signings here. I don't remember much else. Tay Reynolds was a big signing. He went to the 49ers. We had a bidding war for him as well. Kuechly went to the Chiefs. That's actually a huge signing. I remember that. Which is weird now because he retired. When you look back on it since we lasted the franchise. Because episodes 13 through 18 were recorded back in January. So, weird. Because Luke Kuechly retired at the beginning of March, I believe. Maybe end of February, something like that. But yeah. We were going to go quarterback route. We were going to draft a quarterback for multiple teams. One of them being the Packers, because if you look at the situation here, they didn't have one on the roster. We signed Tyree Jackson. But the rest of their team, kind of ass. Look at the defensive side, kind of ass. They have they have three up-and-coming legends. Hall of Fame potential players right there. But if you look at the draft, you look at the quarterback position here, it's not good. It's not good. And I was thinking, I didn't look at anyone's names. I did have to peek to make sure I wasn't crazy. The highest overall quarterback is a 64. That's all I saw. I don't know which one's the 64 overall, but the highest overall quarterback in this draft is a 64. My guess it's one of these two. Maybe this guy somehow is the 64. I don't know. I don't remember. Like I said, I wasn't looking at the names. I just looked at the overall. But the fact that the highest overall is 64, and you can see all the undrafted talent, the best quarterback's a 5th rounder, the real best quarterback's a 3rd rounder. It wasn't going to be good anyway. Which screws us over at the Packers, which is why I kind of want to just kind of do what we did with the Vikings. See how they're 8-8 now? Kind of want to just do that with them. Just want to tear this team down, start over. They lost their quarterback. They lost their Hall of Fame quarterback, so, I mean, we might as well. Another team that we're considering doing that with, we'll explain the Raiders situation in a second, too. Another team that we're considering doing that with as well is the Rams. Because they had Derek Carr, and then we let him go, and then you look at their team, again, there's nothing here. Their defense is Aaron Donald. There's nothing on the defense. Trade Aaron Donald, get another first-round pick for next year. Because, like I said, the quarterback draft is awful. We're re-signing Russell Wilson back to Seattle. I'll show you why in a second as well. Because mainly he should also just be in Seattle. It just seems like what type of guy he is. You can't draft a quarterback here. Even if this guy is a hidden dev. I don't even know what he has. I only saw the overall, like I said. Even if this guy has a hidden dev, 64 overall is going to be tough to climb. He'll be like an 80 overall by the end of his rookie contract. So, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So I'm thinking the Rams just go into tank mode and trade Aaron Donald for next year's first-round pick. That seems like the most logical sentence. Because he's still a 97, even though he is 33, he's still got, 3 years left in him. That's how I see it. He's got a 1-year deal left, too. So maybe not a first-round pick for next year. That might be too much. Just because he only has 1 year left in his contract, he might retire after that. So maybe a second-round pick makes more sense. Because he is 33. It's something you gotta remember. He's 33, but he's a 97. There's another thing you gotta look at. He's still a 97. He's been regressing for 5 years, and he's still a 97. But yeah, so I think we're gonna work out some trades now for the Ravens and the Packers and the Rams. There's also the 49ers, too. The 49ers have the first overall pick in this year's draft. They're sitting at the first overall pick. They have a good amount of cap. They don't have a quarterback on their roster either. They don't have a QB on the roster. Their team is still good, though. So maybe we trade this first overall pick. Because, they don't even need linebackers either. If you look at their linebacking core, we signed Tay Reynolds. It's 85 scheme fit. Drake Greenlaw's an 80. It's still pretty good. Their team's pretty good. You could get it. I guess you could draft a defensive end. But, like I said, they have the first overall pick. Is there a good-looking defensive end? This guy right here, this first overall player, legitimately looks like he could be the best player ever. This tight end, though, the fact that he's projected third, he's amazing. I do know there's a team, I think it's the Bears, that actually don't have a tight end on their roster. They would probably love that pick. Bernard Hicks looks pretty good too, but he's projected 11th. We could trade down. But we're also not going to draft a tight end first overall, I'm not going to have the Bears trade for a tight end first overall. That's stupid. Get Randy Stallworth. He's a scheme fit, so maybe we'll keep the first overall pick and draft this guy. He's top 4. For some reason, his top 3 are B+, A, B+, even though it should be A, B, B. I don't know. That's just Madden. This Brian Ortega guy also looks pretty good. 4.5, 240, still pretty good. Now, there's a fullback also that was absolutely insane. This dude here, look at this. Look at those stats. That is a power running back. He's going to have probably 81 speed, is my guess. And with 28 bench reps, probably going to have like 80 trucking. It's actually retarded. So he could probably even play running back, that guy. I want to see what team ends up drafting him, because I'm not drafting him first round. Absolutely not. Also, you can see down here, the draft gets worse. Offensive line in this draft is pretty good. It's really running backs and wide receivers is like the focal point of this draft. Get a couple of corners in there too. I mean, we're only doing the first round, you know the drill. So, I think we'll keep the first overall pick for the Niners. We'll draft that left end. So I was thinking the whole time, what should I do with this first overall pick? They do need a left end, so it would be perfect. It makes sense. So I guess we'll do that. But in terms of the Packers and the Rams, I think we're going to go with the rebuild. There was another team that I had in mind that I was going to maybe do that with too. I don't remember what team it was. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember at all. There's my phone vibrating again. Doesn't change. Doesn't change. So going back to Seattle. So I don't know if you guys remember. We were talking about this way back in the day. Seattle won the division at 7-9. So this division is weak. The Cardinals are a good team. I guess they just had a tough schedule. We already know the Rams suck. Niners, they didn't have a quarterback, so it's fine. I get it. And looking at the Seattle Seahawks right now, their offense is still pretty good. I mean, they have an X factor. They have an X factor wide receiver. They got an 88 overall running back. Offensive line's pretty good. You look at their defense though. This defense finished number 1 in the league. I was looking at the stats yesterday. They finished first. This guy's an... Wow! Look at that. Got a superstar corner. Was not expecting that. Might have to trade Trey Flowers now. I don't know. Anywho. Number 1 ranked defense in the league. That's pretty impressive. I mean, look at this front 4. This is legendary right here. Russell Wilson comes back on a 1-year deal. We'll be set. I mean, they don't have much else, honestly. But, like, their team only developed up, so they're going to be better. That's how I see it, at least. I mean, yeah. But, I mean, there's no quarterback to draft. There's no other quarterback to go after. And they had $35 million in cap space, so spend the $30 million to bring back Russell Wilson. I think it's fair. I don't think he'd sign anywhere else either in real life. But in the meantime, now let's focus. Let's do the. What team goes up first? The Rams. We'll do the Rams first. We're gonna trade Aaron Donald. Weird is he's not gonna be in a Rams uniform. That's weird to see. But their team is so bad. We're gonna find a trade partner right now. So realistically, he's a D tackle, but in a 3-4 scheme, he's an end. So we'll look at a team that needs defensive ends in general. Oh yeah, the Chargers don't have a QB either. Forgot about that. That was the other team. That was the third team. I was like, they don't have a QB. Now there was quarterbacks on the trade block. I know that we could look at. Looking at the Chargers team, I mean, they have good wide receivers, so it's not like they're pretty much a quarterback away from being good. So, I mean, we could trade Aaron Donald, but then we have to trade someone else. That's gonna be tough. That's going to be tough to do. I think we're going to pass on the Chargers. Maybe go some other team here. Dallas seems very interested. They seem very interested in him. And I could definitely see why. They only have D tackles. They only have 2 D tackles right now. 26 and 31-year-old. So defensive end would definitely be good for them. I mean, this guy wasn't a first-round pick, was he? Ah, he was. Damn it. You can't just get rid of him. What about this guy? Nick Elliott. 70 overall. We did just lose to Marcus Lawrence, so that really wouldn't make sense to trade for Aaron Donald, now would it? We'll come back to that, I guess. Dolphins, if we move Aaron Donald to D tackle, this could work. So I just looked here. They have 2 players on contract years that are, you can see they're not that good. They're not like first round picks or anything either. Aaron Donald is a run stopper. The scheme fit for the Dolphins is run stopper, so he could work. He could work in that scheme. They do have the 5th overall pick. But we're gonna do. I forgot. We're gonna do next year's first. We're gonna do it next year's first for Aaron Donald. I think that makes the most sense. I mean, do they have any surplus talent they give away, or should I just do next year's first? Because then I can maybe add a player and do next year's second. It doesn't really look like it. Taco Charlton, he would not play defensive end in a 3-4 scheme though. Oh man, this would be like a team that's going all in. Maybe we should add something because their team is stacked, and everywhere else but the defensive line. They just signed DeMarcus Lawrence. They should. Oh man, that sounds like the move for the Dolphins. Sounds like the move. Do next year's first. Not this year's first. Next year's first. For Aaron Donald, that's a solid trade. They'd be going all in. They would be going all in. This is the year they win the Super Bowl kind of talk. They get Aaron Donald. We move him to D tackle. He plays like a beat. Oh, let's do it. That's the trade. Send him to the other side of the country, from LA to Miami. There it is. Dolphins are going all in. They went all in on Rosen one year. Now they're going all in. They know Rosen's the answer, so now they're going all in. They are trading. They're giving up a first-round pick next year in what could potentially be a stacked draft. We don't know. We're going to move him to D-tackle. Unless Christian Wilkins fits the scheme better at D-tackle. I don't know. I think Aaron Donald fits the scheme better at D-tackle. It doesn't really matter. Aaron Donald is a beast. Look at that, 99. Oh, not a scheme fit? Run stopper, yeah. What? I don't know. Whatever. He went up to a 99. His overall went higher, putting him at D-tackle. Look at this. This team is going all in. This is the year. They're going all in. This team is stacked. Oh my god. I swear, if this team does not win the Super Bowl, I will be disappointed. Even though, like, look at Darren Lee, like, their 4-3 scheme is weird. Because, like, he should be a pass rusher. Same with Jerome Baker. Like, they should be pass rushers in this scheme, but they're not. But, like, look at this 3. They do not need to pass rush. They have Taco Charlton, too. That's probably why I did that. That makes more sense. So, the Packers, they're in a, like we said, they're in a shit situation. We're going to try and trade Bakhtiari. We're going to try and trade, I guess, maybe we'll keep Gary, but ideally we're going to move Kenny Clark and J.R. Alexander. J.R. we're going to trade for probably, might even trade for 2 firsts. I know we're going to trade for a first, maybe another first. Definitely not a first for this year, though, because they know how bad the draft is this year now. And so we'll probably trade for next year's first, and maybe, like, something else on top of that. Let's see here. So, Redskins, look at that. They actually do not have a corner 2. Perry Reynolds is in a contract year at 74, so we can let him go. They could definitely use a corner. Just while I'm on the last couple, let me just see here. Steelers can maybe use a corner. They got 2 old dudes. Only have 3 on the depth chart. I mean, Steelers won the Super Bowl, so they're pick 32, so they're not going to be able to get a corner, or at least a high high corner. So, the Redskins, what pick do they have? First off, pick 11. I think we'll probably trade him for next year. This is really a good draft. But I guess we'll do 2 first-round picks for J.R. Alexander. I think that makes the most sense here. Just that straight up. We don't need to add a player. I mean, dude's at 99. He's in his prime. 27, 99. This is his peak. This is his best. This season that he's about to have is gonna be his best season, by far. So, 2 first-round picks. I think it makes the most sense here. Send him to the Redskins. I mean, the Redskins would be giving up a lot. That's a lot to be giving up. I mean, they have the quarterback. They have the running backs. Terry McLaurin's pretty young. Kelvin Harmon's third. I think they could sacrifice. I'm trying to see, like, just by ages, can they sacrifice 2 years of first round picks? Right guard's a little but I mean the guy's 24, so you can develop. Left end, D tackle, right end, linebacker's a little weak, but I mean we got plenty of linebackers, so I guess it's not a big deal. I think they could sacrifice 2 years. And besides, they get someone in the second. Who knows? Who knows what they get? This seems like a reasonable trade. Send Jair Alexander to the Redskins for 2 firsts. There we go. Need D tackles. Now this guy is just a straight nose tackle, so I'd have to look for teams that are in 3-4 schemes. Gonna not consider the Rams right now, considering we just traded and they're in tank mode. Oh, look at that, the Chiefs. The Chiefs. Desperately needing a D tackle. I didn't offer anyone, right? Let me just make sure. Let me make sure the Chiefs are a candidate here. Yeah, the Chiefs, we didn't sign a D tackle. Do they have anyone on the depth chart right now, like that I just have on there right now that I don't realize? No. That could work. That trade could work. We could offer Kenny Clark for like a second. Isn't he a little older? I gotta double check. If he's 27, then we'll probably do like 1 first. Let's see here. Kenny Clark is 28. They picked 28. I guess we could trade him first for this year. Maybe next year's third. That sounds like a good trade. It's not as much as Jair, because Jair was 2. He was 2 firsts. Kenny Clark is a first and a third. Chiefs don't need. They don't. Chiefs are fine. They're fine. Look at this offensive. Look at this offensive line. This guy's 24-74. We're fine. He's gonna be a 79 by the end of the year at least. Defense, we're gonna get Kenny Clark. Linebackers are pretty good. Safety, yeah. They can sacrifice a first this year. It's fine. Boom. Kenny Clark is gone. But we'll trade him now. Trade Bakhtiari out. He's definitely worth the first as well. Just looking at, 97 at 32. Maybe he's a second. He's a second round pick. That's what it sounds like to me. Just because of his age. Like, if he was getting traded right now in 2020, he'd be a first. But this is 5 years later. What year are we in? What year is it? 2023. So 2024 NFL draft, because it's the off season. 2024. Yeah, that's a second. It's a second round pick. We'll see what team needs a left tackle. Trade him to the Titans. Since Mariota just won MVP, we're trying to help him out. He didn't deserve MVP at all. Packers. Nope, that's Panthers. Packers. Bakhtiari. We'll do it for a second. I think it's fair for a second round pick. There we go. Damn it. I forgot there was a couple of backup quarterbacks in the league. There was a backup quarterback on some team that I was going to trade. I guess I could do that when the draft comes around. I don't know. I'll show you. Oh, in case I keep forgetting, if you're wondering what happened with the Raiders, I got fired as the owner, so I forgot to take care of the owner stuff. So I'm now a coach on the Raiders, but I'm doing the same shit. Not gonna make a difference. There was a backup quarterback Forgot what team. I mean, as you can look at the league right now, it's really just start. You're either starting QB or you're not in the league. It's come to that point. There was a, I think it was this dude. Yeah, it was Smallwood. He's going to a contract year. I might just throw him on the trade block. What am I doing? Why am I looking at? Use a 5th round pick. Wow. He's going to a contract year. I'm going to throw him on the trade block. I don't know why I can do it from here, but whatever. Just so I remember. I think there's another quarterback too. Was it this dude? Yeah, it was this dude too. We'll add this dude to the trade block. And there may have been one more. Oh yeah, so I was going to trade one of them to the Rams. That's what I was going to do. So we'll do that when the time comes around. I guess we'll train for a 5th or something like that. Yeah, that's all. Okay. I do need to turn off. Can I still do trades though? I can. While I could still do trades. I didn't know I could still do trades. I thought trades were over. Let's go on the trade block here. Just so the team doesn't like auto draft the quarterbacks. We know these quarterbacks suck. This dude definitely has more value. You'd definitely trade him for like probably a 5th. Maybe trade him for a 5th. There we go. So now they have their quarterback for the year. Not even quarterback of the future. There's another team. I don't remember. Oh yeah, it was the Chargers. Yeah, it was the Chargers. Let's do that. We'll just do the same trade for the Chargers, just so they get the same value out of the pick. Just because I don't want to like make it fucked. Oh shit, they don't have a 5th. We'll do next year's 4th then. That's even to me. Here we go. Draft time. Start drafting. And the first pick for the San Francisco 49ers. I'm on the Niners, right? Why doesn't it let me pause? There we go. So we already know who we're drafting. Like I said, we're going to get the left end. We're going to get Randy Stallworth here just because it is a big need for them. They had a 60 overall. This guy looks amazing. Looks like he could be the next Nick Bosa. Even though they have Nick Bosa. No, let's draft him. He's a 75 hidden. 8th in true talent, still not even that bad. 75 in the first round is totally fine. 82 speed, 76 power move, 81 block shot. That's great. Already, scheme fit, he's going to be great. It's going to be a great pick, anyway. So we have the Texans, pick 2. How did they get the 2nd pick? Jeez. Looking at needs here, I mean, they got a bunch of old dudes. I mean, Cootie's not old. 27. Will Fuller's old, though. I know that. Fuller's got to be like 30, right? Yeah. Devin Funder's has got to be 32, right? Yeah. I have to go wide receiver here. Was Roy Nails, right? Yeah, Roy Nails, 24. Not fast. Could maybe go running back route. I mean, 2nd overall pick for running back, though. That might be a little too much here. Can you get one of those linebackers? Is linebackers a need? Whew. So do we go offense or defense? I mean, I feel like what we have, don't need the wide receivers, but Ortega does look good. Big physical guy. But I mean, linebacker is a big need for this team. If I had to go with one of them, I'm going with Becton. He's a little bit slower, right? A little bit slower. Does have the high bench press, though. He probably has really good block shedding. Has crazy jumping. 6'4". Holy shit. Yeah, let's go Becton. The 2nd overall pick. He's a 77. Normal dev is kind of sad, but he's an instant starter. Number 1 in true talent. Best player in the draft. 81 speed. That's pretty good. I thought he was going to be a little bit slower. I thought he was going to have 79. 81 speed with 70 zone. 83 strength. Holy shit. That's actually really good. He's a little slow, but he's still a beast. Panthers, 3rd overall pick. I mean, they had Malcolm Harris. I don't know how they did so bad. Oh, yeah, sorry. I forgot. We put McCaffrey at wide receiver for a year. He did pretty good. I mean, put it back at running back. Wide receiver is not the answer for him. Could go an offensive lineman, but I don't think we need to. Do we need a linebacker? Can we draft that other linebacker? Doesn't look like that's the answer. Got linebackers. How old is Shaq Thompson? He's 30. Maybe we could. Is he in a contract year? No, he's not. What about the other dude? Is the other dude in a contract year? Jamarian. Oh, he is, but he's good. So never mind. I forgot. It's Jamarian Oliver. He's pretty good. Christian Miller. 2 more years. I mean, big need is offensive line. That's really it. That's really it for this team. Let me go with the combine. I think we go with this dude didn't attend the combine. We can move him to right tackle because that is a position of need. 6'7", 305. He's got to be good. 73, 84 pass block, 87 strength. I mean, 21 in true talent. It is a bit of a reach, sure, but instant starter on the team. That's what we need for these teams, instant starters. Arizona, I don't really know what their needs are. I wasn't really looking at their team that much. They have good wide receivers. We already went through their offensive line. Defense looks okay. Defense looks pretty good, actually. Pretty good all around. Just running back looks like kind of a concern here for Marquise Johnson. Going into year 3, I guess we could draft that. There was a running back that was really high on the board. We'll take the tight end at 4. He's a 76. Hayden Dev. 4th in talent, drafted at 4. Perfect pick. I think we're going to start him over Foster Moreau. Foster Moreau probably the number 2. What a serviceable number 2, nonetheless. That's a good pick. Moving to the Dolphins, I already know what their weakness is. Your weakness is wide receiver, because Adam Thielen retired. You look at that receiving core, it is bad. Everything else is pretty much primed for Super Bowl run. So, I think we're going to take the Beast. We're going to take Brian Ortega, 6'1", 24 bench reps, 73 in true talent. How is he ranked 21 when we already drafted someone ranked 21? I don't know. But 91 speed. What's the strength rating? Where's the strength rating? Why don't I see the strength rating? You're going to tell me he's all those bench reps and not showing me the strength rating. Okay. We'll check his strength rating later, because he might be a good run blocker. Does it show run blocking? 45 run blocking. Never mind. Nonetheless, though, this guy looks pretty good. This looks like an Allen Robinson clone. The Rams, and I guess, like we already said, this team is not the best. They're in a pretty crappy situation. So I think we need I think we draft the other linebacker just to set a tone, as we do need one anyway. We're going to take the linebacker. This could potentially be the best pick in the draft here. Walter Perry, scheme fit. 75 hidden dev. Perfect pick. Instant starter, like I said. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to be like Madden and draft like another quarterback for a team that has a quarterback. This guy's a great pick. A little bit faster than the other dude. I already forgot his name. We'll remember it though. Tennessee Titans. I know there's another tight end that's high on the board. I know there's another wide receiver high on the board. I mean, they can maybe go to center. We just traded for Bakhtiari. It's on a 1-year deal, though, so maybe we could draft another one. We do need a safety. Jonathan Abrams is a 78 normally. Isn't he old, too? I don't know, 27. Still go that safety route. Maybe go corner. There's only 2 on the depth chart. The other 2 are really bad. So let's see here. Corner is next on the list there. He'll be a slot guy. He'll be the 3rd guy. Perfect fit. Let's do it. Lyle Bentley, number 9 true talent, drafted at 7. 91 speed, a little bit bad in the coverage, but the 91 agility, 91 excel makes up for it. It's a good pick. Up is the Bears, and I know they need a tight end. They don't have one on their depth chart. I couldn't think of the word. There's another one right there. It's going to be a perfect fit. Instant starter, like I said. Looks really good all around. Brock Gallion, number 2 in true talent. Drafted at 8. So both tight ends were amazing. Both were really good. And were worth the reach. I thought I was going to make him fall a little, but no. This dude looks amazing. 6'5", 247. 79 speed. Damn. I mean, the blocking could get a little better. It's gonna get better. Starting off at 68 is pretty good. Next up, we got the Falcons. We got a little problem here. I forgot to show you this with the Falcons. Stats are... Oh, no, they're available. The Falcons, I think, were the worst offense in the league. Or one of the worst. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. They're like below midway. That's a shame, because if you look at this team, I know their defense was 32nd. I remember that. I remember checking their defense was 32nd. And look at this defense. This defense right here was 32nd. This is insane. This is such a good defense. And they finished last. We don't need a... I want to say we should draft someone on defense. But he wouldn't even start. Maybe we could draft a safety. A free safety. I don't know if there's one that high, though. But our main concern, I guess, is going to be running backs. Le'Veon Bell's old. He's back, but he's a little far down. Wide receiver's the next best on the list here. We'll take Juan Windsor, 15th in true talent, drafted at 9. He's got really good route running already to start off. I'll take that. And also, 89 speed's okay. Good pick, though. Good pick. The Jets, and I think we're going all in, if I remember correctly, with the Jets. Their division's wide open. I think we signed someone. I mean, we got Gurley and Hopkins. We signed someone. I don't remember who. Oh yeah, we signed John Johnson and Shaq Barrett. We got two really good additions to the defense. Linebacking core looks really good. I guess we get another middle linebacker because Avery Williamson's old. He's like really old. Other than that, like, that team's pretty much primed for a run. So let's try and get a linebacker here. I don't know where the next best linebacker is. Corners are old, though. Kenny Moore's old. Right? Yeah, 29. Kyle Fuller, I think, is 32. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to take that corner. I think it's the best option. He's fast, too. Eldon Cox. Scheme fit. 4.37 40. 77. Third in true talent. 94 speed. 80 man coverage. Even a 59 block shot is pretty good. Jeez. A great pick. A Green Bay, and just because the team is so bad, I think we just go BPA. We get Heath Haynes here, or we go Bernard Hicks. Bernard Hicks looks pretty good. What does Heath Haynes look like here? Heath Haynes is pretty fast. Jeez. Oh no, he's 256. This has 250. How is this guy a left end? This is like a... How is he a power rusher left end at 250? He needs to be at least 275. Jeez. I think we're going to take this guy, though. He even had more reps. Dude, this guy's better. This guy's a better athlete. Even though, like, the speed, I mean, he's way stronger. Could go Bernard Hicks. I think that's what we're going to have to go with here. Yeah, well, let's do that. Let's go Bernard Hicks. 75 hidden. Nice pick. 79 speed, 79 finesse move, 77 block shed, 84 strength. Nice. Nice pick. The Denver Broncos. And, what did they do? They went 7-9? And I was gonna maybe consider the quarterback route here, but we're not gonna. Oh yeah, Julio Jones signed with Tampa, with the Denver Broncos. I don't know if I mentioned that. He's on the Broncos. He's on a 1-year deal. We'll see how he does. See what he does for Courtland Sutton. I don't know. Right guard is a little bit of a concern here. Other than that, we're okay. Gerard Parham. 74 hidden. There we go. It's a good pick. 88 speed, 79 trucking for an elusive back's pretty good. 78 stiff arm, 78 juke, 74 spin, 79 elusiveness, 70. This guy's pretty good. He's got all the mid-range stats that if you upgrade him just a little bit, he's going to be pretty good. As far as he's a 71 power. Jeez. He's a good running back. The LA Chargers. Let's see what they got here. Let's take a look at their team. Got the quarterback for the year. Maybe the future. We got to take a look at the draft. Let's check the defense here. Defense is really good. Got Fletcher Cox on 1-year deal. Forgot to mention that. I don't know if I did. I guess we just go best player here. Take the best player in the draft. That's Haynes. Heath Haynes. Guess we'll go him. Why not? Maybe he can fill in for Joey Bosa in the future. 10th in true talent. 77 speed. Yeah, he's 2 speed slower. Guy looks like Rashawn Gary. 77 speed, 80 power. 70. Wow, it's actually pretty good. Dude, this is a Joey Bosa clone. Like a tad bit slower. But Joey Bosa probably loves that pick. Someone he could put on the other side of him. I know this Kinder dude is good. I mean, like Joey Bosa, I don't know how many years he has left on this team. That's a good pick, though. That's a really good pick. He's got 2 years left. You could put him under his wing for a year. Maybe even put him in a D tackle. I don't know. Fletcher, maybe he could probably move one of these dudes to D tackle. I don't know how big this guy is. He's pretty small. Nonetheless, though, it's a good pick. Up is the Patriots. Their team is pretty good, I think. I mean, they went 7-7-2. They're okay. They're an okay team. Ooh, they just missed out on the left end. They probably thought they were gonna get him. Let's just take a look at the board here. So I think we'll go with Jalil Bernard. So yeah, we'll go Jalil Bernard here. And he is 74 overall, 19th in true talent. Hidden dev too. Sorry, I'm not paying attention. Hidden dev. Take a look at the stats here. Pretty solid. I mean, 83 strength's a little low. I mean, he'll probably start somewhere. I don't know if he's gonna start right away for this team. Maybe there's a player that has 1 year left in their deal. Maybe like David Andrews. I don't know. He'll definitely play on the offensive line at some point, though. Got the Eagles. I think they need skill positions right now. I think they're pretty weak there. Yeah, never mind. I lied. Let's look at their defense. They do need D tackle and a left outside. And they need a safety. Let's see if there's any safety. We haven't gotten a safety in the draft yet. We haven't gotten to one. Is there any good safeties? Oh, no. There isn't. That's why. But we do need linebacker or D tackle. Let's see if I can work a trade really quick. See if I can work a trade for a team that needs a left end. We're going to trade him to the Titans. We're going to move the guy to right end. As you can see, they do need him. The trade's going to be a second, third, and a fourth for a first. I was thinking about maybe doing a next year's first. You know what? I'm going to do next year's first. I'm going to give into that, actually. We'll do next year's first and a third. I think that's a fair trade. Next year's first and third for their first, and we'll throw in, like, next year's fourth. Or we'll do this year's fourth. That actually sounds good. They don't have a fourth. Then we'll do next year's fourth. Fine. I think it's a fair trade. There we go. And the Titans are going to draft that end, that speed rusher. We're going to move him to right end. We're going to see how he comes out. Hopefully he's pretty good. I hope I didn't just regret doing this. Let's see. 15th overall pick. Speed rusher left end. Lionel Wakefield. 70 hidden dev. That's pretty good. 80 speed, 82 finesse. There we go. It's pretty good. We'll take it. Next up is the Vikings. Looking at their team here. They're building a good foundation. Their team looks really good. I think we're going to go with the wide receiver. Even though they have so many. I think we need a wide receiver here. Let me just take a look at the board. Running back. Phillip Lindsay's an 81. He's regressed. I'm going to take Chester Baggs. Oh, wait a minute. Did I sign Melvin Gordon? I don't remember. I don't know if it was this team or a different team. Yeah, I did sign Melvin Gordon. I think I only signed him to a 1-year deal, though, right? 1 or 2? Either way, I should probably draft a running back. Let me just make sure here. What did we do here? Signed to 2. And Phillip Lindsay. I think he's only on 1 or 2. He's an 81. He's 30. Yeah, we're going to take the running back. I think it's a good pick. It'll be the future. Chester Baggs. He's a 75 hidden. That is a good pick. 5'8", though. He's tiny. 89 speed. Receiving back. A 79 short. 80 catching. Jeez. 61 pass blocking, too. It's pretty good. The Bucks. Don't know what the Bucks need here. I don't know what their concerns are. It looks like they need a center. Wait, is Connor McGovern? He's a right guard. We do need a center. So, or we could use wide receiver too. I mean, I want to see who's higher. Whoever's higher on the board. Center's higher on the board. We're gonna take Austin Jensen. He's a 75 hidden, 84 pass block. Not bad. 75 pass block. 75 run block's a little low, but it'll work. We'll make it work. At Jacksonville. Don't know what their team needs are. Their defense is fine from what I'm aware of. Offense is a little crispy. They could use a wide receiver. I did see that. They could use a left outside. Probably go that route. Corner is a little weak too. We got a couple holes. Let me see what we got here. Early first round. How did I not notice this guy? We do need another wide receiver. Wow, I'm blind. Give me this guy. 76. Jeez, this is the next slot receiver. Jeez. Look at that route running. How did I not notice this dude? 21, 6 and true talent draft at 18. Normal dev is kind of sad, but nonetheless, though, that's going to be our next slot guy. So we got Baltimore. Don't know what their needs are. Their offense looks amazing. Jeez. Oh my god. What does their defense look like? Ooh, defense. No linebackers. Maybe we should trade up with them. Oof. I mean, you can get like CJ Mosley in free agency, I guess. He can make a reunion tour. Inside, he's a second round pick though. We're at pick 19. We might have to reach for him. We might not have a choice. Just see if there's any potential first round picks here. I don't want a speed rusher. We're gonna have to go with that guy. We're gonna have to reach just a little. Alfonso Barr. Reached a little. 69 overall is not awful. It's not below 65. So 83 speed. We're gonna move him to inside. 71 block shot. 68 zone. It's pretty good. Next up, we got the Browns. Got the Cleveland Browns. Let's see what they need here. They need a right guard. So I think we'll go ahead and take the guy that didn't attend the combine. Who didn't attend the combine? What guy was it? What position was it? Did I draft him already? I guess I drafted him already. Okay. We'll just take the best offensive lineman available then. Looks like it's this guy. Warren Dixon. Unless there's someone else higher. This guy's it's a bit of a reach though in the third round. I don't mind taking second round talents. It's first round talents. It's anything below that that's not worth taking. We'll take Warren Dixon here. He's a scheme fit. 38 reps, 76 overall, number 5 in true talent. Oh, man. Starting off at 79 blocking. 90 strength and 80 lead block. Great pick for the Browns. Seattle, and if the draft at QB wasn't terrible, I was going to take a quarterback here for Seattle. But the draft sucks. So, might have to go wide receiver here. Honestly, I was telling you, there was that first round fullback. Maybe we go the fullback route. I don't think Seattle does fullbacks, though. But, I mean, look at this. How do you pass this up? Very easily is the answer. We're taking the fullback. We're taking the fullback in the first round. He's probably going to be a 75 overall. It was going to be worth it. Brock June. 71. What does he have? 76 speed. 84 strength. 75 trucking. Dude, that's actually a solid pick. You can't deny that. That's the power back. He can do it all. He can block. He's decent speed. It's good. Trust me, it's a good pick. We'll get use of him in the scheme. And on to the Bills. Let's see what they got here. What's their needs? They can maybe use an offensive. Nah, I was gonna say they can maybe use offensive line help. I guess we're drafted on offensive lineman. Might as well. Like I want to go safety, but there's no good safeties in the draft. So let's take the best offensive lineman available, I guess. I mean, we could take this guy. I did see left end was available. Take him, move him to left end. I think we'll do that. Madison Huntington. 75 hidden dev. There we go. 82 speed, 79 finesse. That's a perfect left end. Move him to left end and we'll be set there. Next up is Green Bay. And as we know, their team is on the decline. So we're trying to improve. So any position is really an upgrade here. We'll just take the next best player. I think we took a linebacker already. Took the linebacker already. So we should probably go offensive line next. Did we take all the offensive linemen already? This guy's A's across the board. I know he was a third-round talent, but we might have to draft him just because it will help out the offensive line. Yeah, I'm going to reach. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the reach. It's a bit of a reach, but 34 reps. It's insane. 74 hidden. Good pick. 87 strength. There we go. And that's got the Raiders. Pretty sure their team is looking really good. They had like so much money in free agency. So we just spent so much. They're like primed for a Super Bowl. Look at this. We got 3 offensive linemen here. We switch over to the defense. Got Fred Warner. He spent $100 million for him. Got Kyle Van Noy. I'm gonna move him up one here. The team's looking good. It's looking pretty good. So this guy's not till the second round though, but a 7.3 combine. I might have to take him early. I might not have a choice here. Yeah, let's do it. Take Trey Beckham. 6'5". A little bit of a reach, but I mean 90 speed, 90 excel. It's 6'5". Route running could be a little better. It's no big deal. 91 jumping. That dude's gonna be a beast on the outside. Next up, we got the Colts here. Let's see what we got. Looking at their board, looking at their needs. Wide receivers okay. Tight end could maybe use another pick, another player. Other than that, team looks pretty good. Probably just go BPA. Let's see. Would be an offensive lineman. I mean, I guess we could draft an offensive lineman. He could replace Quinn Nelson in the future. Is there anyone that's like early second? I wouldn't mind taking this guy. Trevor Lane, I mean, early second. Wouldn't be terrible for a late first. Anthony Guy. It's a name. Second, we'll take this guy. Trevor Lane. I really hope I don't regret that pick. 70 overall. Normal div. I mean, 70's good, so I'll take it. 94 speed. I'll take that too. Detroit Lions. And I was going to probably go a quarterback pick here as well because Cam Newton is 36. And he is a 78, but he's still playing like an MVP. So, might as well keep him there. I didn't even look at the team. I know they have 3 really good wide receivers. Sammy Watkins, Superstar X Factor, Kenny Galladay. Right tackle is a huge need. And that really looks like that's it. Just right tackle is a huge need. Yeah, so let's get a right tackle. It'll be such a reach. What is he? Late first. I mean, we're in the late first. 71 hit, and it was worth it. It was worth the reach. Colin Fox. Instant starter, plug and play. There we go. The Giants. Pick 27 in the draft. Let's see what they have here. Looking at their team needs, wide receiver stands out the most. Switching to defense. Corner, maybe. Not really, though. Safe, because the safeties are really good. I know Jatavis Brown's really old. So I guess we could take that linebacker that keeps slipping. So I guess we'll do that. Who's that linebacker keeps slipping? What's his name? Did I draft him? Am I retarded? Did I draft him? I think he was left outside, right? Yeah, I guess I'm... Nope. Yeah, I'm retarded. I drafted him. Okay. Who's the best player available? This dude. William Higgins? Jeez, he looks really good. Look at all those firsts. 68 overall. He kind of teased me, but he's pretty good. This is the Packers, their 3rd pick of this draft. So what did we draft already? Got a linebacker, got an offensive lineman. 75 and 74 overall, respectively. Jeez. So I think because we traded Jair, we should get another corner. We should get Anthony Guy, maybe. Scheme fit. Looks pretty good. 23, 6'1". I don't know. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Let's get Anthony Guy. And he uses 69, so now we know the two were... Okay, so we definitely know the guy that I picked for the Colts was the better option. This guy looks pretty good, though. I mean, it's 6'1" with 91 agility, 92 jumping. He should be pretty good. Bengals. Since they pick so high, they don't have good talent anymore. Or they're not going to be able to take the best talent. Let's see what we got here. They do need a center. I mean, this dude's better. Don't need a center. I can maybe go a running back, because Joe Mixon's probably getting up there in age. I did see a running back was up there on the board. Joe Mixon's 28. I guess we could just get a running back to help him with the workload. Back 22. Yeah, let's take him. The game crashed. I keep forgetting the 29th pick, the game crashes. Sharpton. 69 overall, 44th true talent, drafted 29. Here we go. Fuck, their team looks really good. They are really good. That's why. Wide receivers look stacked. We go defensive lineman, I guess. They have 2 bad defensive linemen. And what's this dude? Mid-second. I might have to reach. Late second. Okay, we'll take the mid-second. Matthias Kinney. 69 overall, not terrible. 80 speed, 82 finesse. Not going to be a starter. He's going to battle for the starter job. But it's the best player available. The Saints, who I think just need offensive line help right now, is they lost they lost 2 good veterans on the offensive line. And that looks like that's it there. So let's take a look here. Just take the best offensive lineman, I guess. which is Artavis Offord. It's a name and a half. 68 normal. Okay, alright. And the final pick of the draft goes to the Steelers. Let's take a look here. What do the Steelers need? They also need an offensive line. They need a center. What about defense? Anything worse on defense? No, they need a center. Take this dude here. Eddie Grant. He's a 68 overall. Okay. Alright, so a quick draft recap here. The Bears draft anyone good after the first pick? No. Bears drafted that beast. 77 overall tight end. Just a quick look at the all-round NFL. So the first pick overall was Randy Stallworth. Just want to see what dev trade he has here. I was looking at the hidden devs. Randy Stallworth, star dev. Kind of disappointing, but whatever. I like seeing the superstars and the X Factors or whatever. Amori Becton was a normal dev. He was number 1 in true talent, if I remember correctly. If I sort by overall, I think he'll be number 1. Yes, he was. Best player in the draft. So I guess that's pretty good. This guy was a hidden dev though, right? No, he was normal. Jerry Sanderson. There was 2 tight ends. It was one or the other. This guy was star. And then the other guy on the Bears. I just want to see what he was. Brock Gallion. I think that's how you pronounce it. He was also star. Jeez, getting a lot of star devs here already. Brian Ortega was the beast. That would be drafted to Miami. He is a star as well. God damn. So the top 6 picks, 5 of them were hidden devs. And they were all star. Lyle Bentley, what about him? Star as well. Wow. I don't have a problem with star. It's just whatever, man. Windsor. Let's see. Juan Windsor, wide receiver. He is an X Factor. Wow. X Factor wide receiver for the Falcons. 6'1", good route running. Damn. I'm gonna make him an instant starter there. And Eldon Cox, also a hidden dev corner. Also an X Factor. So we got the top 10 picks, 9 were hidden. And we got 2 X Factors. And then, what is it, 7 stars and then 1 normal. That's pretty good. Oh, no, we got 2 normal. 2 normal. That means we got 6 stars. Packers drafted, so let's sort by Packers because we're going to be rebuilding them. So they start with Bernard Hicks here. He was 75 overall. Hopefully he could be a high dev. No, he was a star. And then we drafted Anthony Guy, also normal. Did he take anyone? Oh, he took a 70 in the later rounds here. Thurman Solomon. Now, I want to look at these QBs. I never saw their dev traits. But the QBs are so bad. You can see this highest overall was a 67. Hidden dev. I don't even think Chance Gibson. This was the 3rd round pick guy. He was a star. That was the best player in the draft. At QB. Best QB in the draft. 67 star. Oh shit, there's another one. Aaron Finney. 67 normal. Yeah, he's not good talent at the quarterback position. And the Rams did draft this dude in the 2nd. Aaron Finney. Eesh. Oh, they drafted this dude too. They were desperate for QBs. They got the hidden dev dude though. I mean, we'll hang on to them, I guess. They draft 2 QBs and 2. That's weird. That's weird, but whatever. 3rd round pick, 74 overall to the Giants. Hidden dev. Keenan Bayless. Backup for Saquon. Star dev. Not bad, not bad. Second round, pick 32, 74 hidden. Craig Knox. Got the star dev. Good for him. Lionel Wakefield. Let's see. This is a guy we traded up for. Star dev. That's a shame, but whatever. Time ever in NFL draft history that a quarterback was not taken in the first round. I'm just going to look that up right now. 2013, there was one quarterback taken in the first round. That was E.J. Manuel. Let me see here. Is there any other team? That's probably the closest it'll ever be, just looking at it. There was some drafts where there was no second-round QBs. But was there any draft that just didn't have a first-round quarterback? Oh, here we go. 1996 was the last one. 1996, there was no first-round quarterback. So that's a fucking long time. We're in 2024. So that's been what? That's what? 28 years. 28 years. I'm gonna end this episode here. Leave a like, do all that crazy stuff down below. Next episode, we'll get to the start of the next season. Guys, leave a like, subscribe to all the crazy stuff down below, and I'll see you in the next one.